Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Sit Down, Stand Up with the Goka Custodian. I remain your humble host, Omoba AOC, aka the Goka Custodian. If you're a new viewer, kindly make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, please make sure you keep on liking, you keep on commenting, sharing. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell underneath this video so that way you don't miss out on any future episodes from Goka TV. I promise you won't regret it. Today's episode is going to be titled Laugh Out Loud. Yeah? Laugh out loud. I promise you, if you're not laughing out loud by the end of this video, you're free to unsubscribe from this channel. Yeah, that's right. You're free to walk away from Goka TV forever. Now I'm under pressure, because I hope by the end of this video I won't be the only subscriber remaining. So from my other YouTube channel. So guys, please pray for me. So today, what do we have to talk about? Yes, my African women. I love my African women. Shout out to every African woman watching this, every black woman watching this. You're beautiful, you're sexy, you're courageous, you're hardworking, you're this, you're that. But, anyways, we come back to the but. I once dated this American chick, fine American babe. She was a mixture of Beyonce, Rihanna, Halle Berry. And she was very beautiful. We went out on so many dinner dates. She showered on me with gifts, money, you name it, expensive designer wears. She bought me Gucci, she bought me Gucci, she bought me Givenchy, she got me Givenchy, she got me Prada, she got me Parada, anything, just name it. This American chick just supported me with so many gifts. She paid my bills, filled up my car, with gas. Oh, what a beautiful babe. The same thing when I went out, with this English girl. The English girl too was very beautiful. She spent on me, took me out, paid for my bills, did this, did that. She never even asked me for money. Everything was all jiggy, and that was good as well. And I also dated this Indian lady. Yes, this Indian lady too was beautiful. She looked like one of those girls from Z World. Those very, very. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this lady, she took very good care of me. We went out, she cooked me curry, we went out again, she cooked me curry. On my birthday, she cooked me curry. On our anniversary, she cooked me curry. I said, girl, wait now. I not be ala curry now. All this curry. I beg. Anyways, that was that one. Then I finally dated an African babe. I dated this beautiful African babe. She was an Igbo babe. I'm telling you, by the second week of the relationship, I was already replacing the roof of their family house in their village. Oh, African women, too like money. Why now? African women, they would kill you with demands and spending and money. Look at me, I lost weight from dating all these African women. African women, why now? Talking about African women, African women don't like to apologize. You know that. No matter how wrong they are, no matter how big the offense is, an African woman will never apologize to you. She will wait for you, till night time, and then she will sleep next to you naked. I'm telling you, by the time you see her naked, you'll be the one doing all the apologizing yourself.
Jesus is
Even
Lord.
though she's in the wrong, but believe me, you'll be the one doing all the apologizing. African women, you are just too much. Talking about my African women, my Nigerian babes. Shout out to all my Nigerian babes. I love my Nigerian babes. Whether you're Igbo, whether you're Edo, whether you're Hausa, whether you're Yoruba, you're Fulani, no matter where you're from. Shout out to all my Nigerian babes. It's very difficult dating a Nigerian babe. You can ask me why now. If you date Hausa, she will kill you with Kayamata. Everything will just be
To we have this. I will tell her about
Yoruba babe. That one now pepper. Take pepper kill you.
She's
in rice she will put pepper. In pepper she will add more pepper. In ice cream there will be pepper. In gari there will be pepper. Everything pepper. Until she pepperments your life, and your life will just be full of pepper. You'll just be hot for no reason. Naija babes, why now? Now wow. What about my Igbo babes? My Igbo babes too. They are very. Don't get me wrong. Igbo babes are very, very. They're very respectful. They're very cultured, mannered. But they too like money. Igbo, Makagini, Igbo women, why do you like money so much? An Igbo woman, she will destroy you with some of them advice. So when you're dealing with them, when you are dating, dating them, everything is all good, the relationship is going sweet. They will not be asking for much. You know why? Because they will tax you when they present the dowry. That's when they will add all the ones they never added from the start of the relationship. They will now combine and just present. By the time you see the dowry list, you just say, I don't think I want to get married again. You don't give her 5 years extension so that you can gather everything. Have you ever seen the dowry list, from an Igbo lady's family when it's time to get married? My friend, no be smart, That's how this Igbo babe wanted to shock me, but she doesn't know that I'm mobile with C, aka the Goka custodian. So I was ready. I was ready for her. I was prepared for her. So that's how she now gave me this list from A to 2. She listed everything from 1 to 100. I saw the list, I just smiled. That's how I sent a lorry full of cows to our village. You know what happened? They told me that by the time our village people saw the lorry, they all ran inside bush. You will ask me why now? Because they mistook the cows for elephants. The cows were so big. I'm telling you, they all ran inside bush. There was nobody left. Even the Igbo, he climbed on the tree because he thought, why this one so big? These elephants, where did they come from? Not knowing that they are cows. I'm not lying, no. If I lie, make my baby no grow again. Because I don't lie on weekend. And today is weekend. I don't lie at all. Shout out to all my Nigerian babes, it's all love, nothing but love, for you. I love my Nigerian babes. One thing about me, in relationships, I always find it very, very difficult to approach a lady, to toast a lady. And even with all this my beer, even with all this my pink lips and all this my shakara and everything, I won't lie to you, it's very, very difficult for me to toast a babe. I don't know how to toast at all. Maybe if any one of you viewers has any tip for me, please put it in the comments box below so that I'll be able to toast babes. That's how I toasted one babe. I toasted this babe. Amaka was her name. By the time I finished toasting her, she didn't remember the road to her house again. Imagine. Her house was in Surulere, but she ended up taking bus going to Ojota.
I am in severe pain
because of the toasting.
I can't touch this neck anymore.
That's why I don't even toast any lady again. Another one, I toasted her. After 5 minutes of the toasting, she started looking for Ashwebi and all hire, an event planner. Just after 5 minutes of the toasting, you see, I told you I don't like toasting because every time I toast, it's always toast. You guys should advise me. Teach me how to toast, please. Put your toasting skills in the comments box below because I just don't know how to toast. Talking about my Nigerian women again. Nigerian women. Nigerian women are so talented. You invite them out, to come see you. Nigerian men, they are fond of asking Nigerian ladies to come and see them. They are not sick, they are not in the hospital, but once a Nigerian man sees a beautiful lady on Facebook, on Instagram, the next thing they will say is, when are you coming to visit me? Imagine, they want a visitation without being in hospital, without being in psychiatric premises, without being in Yaba left. Anyway, that's by the way. The Nigerian woman too will now come. She will come, she will put on her high heels, she will carry big handbag. Have you seen the handbag of most of these Nigerian slave queens? Don't be smart, Some of them, they will come fully prepared. In the handbag, they will put extra clothes, they put extra shimi, they put extra nightgown, they put extra shower cap, they put hair dryer, blow dryer, they will put sometimes they will put plates, sometimes they put sponge, they put yam, cassava. But the only thing that a Nigerian lady will never have in their big bag, you can ask me what it is. The only thing they never have in their bag is tea fare. I'm not sure if anybody knows. If you don't know what tea fare is transport fare. Nigerian ladies will never have transport fare. No matter where they're coming from. They might be coming from Jupiter, they might be coming from Pluto, they might be coming from Sahara Desert. They will come and visit you, but when they're going, they don't have tea fare. Nigerian women, why now? Why in a day like this now? Every time, no tea fare, no tea fare. I want to talk about all you ladies, all you Christian ladies that will go to church, wearing different abbreviated clothing. Some of them, they live little. Actually, they don't even live little. They don't leave anything to the imagination. Ladies, why now? Some of them, they'll be going to church, they wear, you won't even know if they are going to church or they are going to the disco hall or they are going to the club. You will see everything will be abbreviated. So you will see all the mamaries, the lefu. Everything will be bouncing up and down. The thing will be saying, touch me here, grab me there, touch me there, tap me there. Sometimes they will wear skirts. The skirts will be so abbreviated that you can even all their sambisa. You can see all the sambisa forests and why? Ladies, when you go into church, you need to dress decently, because how would you do it? Because if you bend down, let's say for example that your Bible has fallen to the ground. If you bend down to touch Bible, pastor is there. If you do like this again to the other side, usher is there. So where will you now? So ladies, please dress properly. That's why most of the pastors pastor will now start sweating. That's when pastor will say, open to the book of Ezekiel. He will now change it again. No, it's not book of Ezekiel. It's book of Peter. No, it's not Peter again. It's Colossians. Pastor will now, you don't even know where to start again because pastor will be so confused because after seeing all the abbreviated, all the bobo de you know as they go now. So ladies, please, if you are going to church, make sure you dress decently, keep everything all covered from head to toe, because your body is the temple of God and things of that nature. And talking about church, celeb people, my celeb people, how you not there now? All my celeb people, all my white garment people, actually salute. I love all of you. I once was invited to this Celestial church. My brother and my sister, that was the worst mistake I made in my life because I went to that very Celestial church without having breakfast. Oh boy, can you believe that by the time it was 5 p.m. they were still twerking? They were still by 5 o'clock. As they were twerking, my belly just vibrates. Give me food. Celestial church and twerking. I'm sure you have seen some of their videos on social media. Sometimes I think instead of going to street club, sometimes I think you just go to Celestial church because I don't even know. You see the way you be shaking them, and you see all the men, all the Olusho, they will now sit down like chairman of a traditional wrestling. They will now be looking, they will now be smiling from head to toe. They will be enjoying all the. Make you not stop all that, I know it's good to dance, but all that check, all that baga, go, displaying all your assets is too much now. Now church you did now, make you take it easy now. You are not fighting anybody. You be shaking waist, you be twisting aggressively. If you dance like that inside church, so what will you now do when you get inside dance hall or when you get here to the strip club? Now wow, make you take it easy. Anyway, this reminds me of I miss my ex-girlfriend. Oh, beautiful girl. Inena. That girl, she stole my heart. But that girl, she did something that really pained me. When we were in secondary school. Can you believe she was double dating me? A whole custodian of the Golden Calabash group. Can you believe she was double dating me with one boy, Oronzo? Oronzo. Imagine Oronzo was using his lunch money to be taking my own babe. He'd be taking her to eatery. He will use his own lunch money and his transport fare. He will use it to take her to, and when she's now going home, the driver will come and pick her. She'll be fucking peke, like Miss Pepper. She'll be going into full air conditioned car, and Oronzo too will now be trekking. He will now be waving to her, say, I love you, baby. I love foolish Oronzo. I don't even know who is better between Oronzo and me. Me that I once lavished my school fees on the round waist of a Calabar kitchen woman. I don't even know which one is better, me or Oronzo. Guys, what do you think? Please leave your comments in the description box below. In the comments box, I mean. Who do you think was better? Oronzo that would use his tip fare and lunch money to take babe to eatery while he was trekking at home, or me that I lavish my whole time school fees on the round waist of a Calabar kitchen woman. Calabar women, you're too good though. Shout out to all my Calabar women. Everything na ibong, they will say they call it ibong. By the time they bong your life. Calabar women. I'm telling you, if you are not strong, don't know the near Calabar women or Akwa Ibom women. They will finish you. I don't even know what it is. How do they get all that energy that they used to display and be so aggressive and everything like that? I'm suspecting it's all the 404 that they eat. Do you know 404? 404 is dog meat. You know, Akwa Ibom and Calabar and Ondo people, they used to like dog meat a lot. So if you have a Calabar friend and his wife is from Ondo, and you now leave your bingo to them while you go on the holiday, you better be reading your Bible, because by the time you come back, maybe they'll be offering you a piece of thigh as your own share of the Gbogbo. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying now. Shout out to all my Calabar and Akwa Ibom. This one I just joke things, so I love all of you now. Okay, no big. You know as they go now. Please help my ministry. Me too. I'm just trying to grow this my ministry. Talking about my ex. I miss my ex. So, hey. And my ex actually reminded me again of my village dog. My village dog called Igi Kolebe. Can you believe Igi Kolebe was a very, very sharp dog? You know those village dog, brown, even though it was a local dog, but it was still very, very sharp and very attentive. Igi Kolebe had one particular characteristic. You can ask me what it is. Igi Kolebe only used to follow India mango. I mean yellow purple women. I mean women that are fair, they are very, very yellow. I'm not talking about green yellow. I'm not talking about indigo yellow. I'm not talking about yellow that you'll be seeing yellow, you'll be seeing black, you'll be seeing green, because ladies of nowadays, sometimes when their own yellow is not pure yellow, sometimes we have, you know what I'm saying anyway. I'm talking about India mango yellow, as in yellow. That's how Igi Kolebe now followed one India mango yellow babe. And that's how he came back into the house. He was foaming in the mouth. It was later on that one of the boys in the neighborhood, Komolafe, who I used to play fell the bouncy ball with back in the days of childhood, he now told me that it was the right poison that they gave my Igi Kolebe. Not only that, the foolish dog. Can you believe Igi Kolebe now finished the bread and the wagon? I was eating underneath I was hiding underneath the chair. He now finished it before dying. Igi Kolebe, I miss you, but you be foolish dog. Till today I'm still anyway, that's Igi Kolebe by the way. By the way, if you are enjoying all this, if you are laughing out loud, please let me know. Put it in the comments box, because if you are not laughing out loud, then my ministry is at stake. My ministry is I pray that my God no go shame us. So anyways, let me I remember this my other Igbo babe. Her name is Olivia. Hey, Olivia God's will. That girl is a very, very funny girl. Imagine she came over to my house for a weekend. I did all the shopping. I told her to make breakfast. I bought like a dozen, like a dozen of eggs. And so I now came back, after I went out somewhere, to go and do my usual hustling on the streets, as they go now. So I now came back to eat breakfast. So I now opened I said, Olivia now, Makagini, what did happen for here now? She been only me and you day house. So where are all the eggs now? I said, Olivia, please tell me, how many eggs did you fry? So she now said, so this is Olivia. Olivia now said, I don't used to like this thing that you always to do to me. I don't used to like it. What do you mean? What do you mean? How many eggs? And what do you mean? How many eggs? So I said, Olivia, tell me now, which one is all this? Why are you crying? This small talk we are talking. Just tell me. I bought a dozen of eggs. I bought a dozen of eggs. Where are all the? Now I'm only meeting one, and it's just two of us. What did you do? I said, Olivia, please tell me now. How many eggs did you fry? She said, I don't like this thing, no. I don't like all these accusations, so if I will go back to Enugu. I don't like all this thing, no. I said, Olivia, please, what's all this one? What happened to the eggs? Did they vibrate, or did you share them in the spirit world with your village people? Just tell me, how many eggs did you fry, Olivia? How many eggs did you fry? So Olivia now said, Omoba, I only frew 8 eggs. I am in severe pain. I said, yeah, Olivia, you frew 8 eggs.
If anything happens to me,
anyways,
that's
how we just deaded the matter. And I said, this girl no go kill me. So the next morning, I said, the next morning, I woke her up, I gave her money, and I told her to relax. When it was night time, I sent her back to Enugu on night bus. That's how we. Anyway, this is the custodian of the Golden Calabash Group. I hope you've laughed out loud. Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe so you can get more interesting videos from Goka TV in the future. It's it's been a pleasure being your host. You know, I hope you've had a nice time watching this video, and please make sure you watch the other videos on this channel. Thank you very much, and God bless. Ashe.